Hey, what's up, everybody? DFS Rico coming at you with my picks and insight for this NBA Christmas 5-game slate on, Friday, December 25th. We got a 5-gamer. Quick, I'm going to go through these picks kind of quick and then just give you 4 guys I'm really looking at that I really like. And then you guys can kind of go from there. But yeah, this game's kind of tough. I mean, there's a lot of good teams. There's not a lot of value either is the thing after going through the first slate. There's not a lot of value. But before I get into it, if you could like, comment, subscribe, I really do appreciate it. I will very much appreciate it. And it'll motivate me to keep doing these videos. So let's go. So I just want to run through the starting lineups really quick. I think they're going with on Roto Grinders. They're looking at the starting lineups. It's looking like the same lineups for each team from last game. I mean, you got some cheap guys in some lineups like Harkless. You got, who else do you have around here? Harkless. I'm trying to look at some value guys really quick. And there's not really that many starting other than Harkless, Marcus Sol. None of them looked really good or impressive in the first couple games. But lineups look the same unless anything changes. We won't know, obviously. It's going to be rough switching lineups just because of the fact that every game is going to be starting right after another. But it's not like we have a lot of games starting at the same time. It's going to make it a little difficult. All right. Let's get to it. Let's go through the point guard position. We got Luka up top, 10.7. Didn't play that many minutes in the first game. Didn't even look that good. Well, he didn't play that many minutes in the first game. Played, what doesn't say the minutes, but he only went 32, 8, and 5. He didn't play as good as we thought. He was really chalky in a lot of the contests that I was in. He was like 40+% owned. So if you had him, you probably didn't win. But I think he could play better this game, but I don't know. It feels like these guys that with the elite players are really resting their guys. I mean, you saw LeBron didn't play much. Luka didn't play much. So it'll be kind of interesting what they do. But then we got Curry. We got LeBron. Obviously, never bad plays. Their price tags are pretty high. I mean, Curry went up 2,200 compared to not 2,200. He went up about, I think it was like 900. I think it was like 93 last time out. And that's a lot. I mean, and he didn't play that good, but he is in a matchup where he's going to have to score once again against the Nets. I thought he would just help the team keep up. That didn't happen. You got LeBron at 10K. Not too interested in him after the last. I just feel like they're going to be resting him a little bit. Obviously, he's not a bad play, but we don't know what they're going to do. He didn't even play most of the fourth in this last game, and it was competitive for the most part. You got Kyrie at 8.9. I think this is going to be the most competitive game. The Brooklyn and Boston game. I think it's going to be a really high-scoring, close game, so I do have interest in that game, which I will get to pretty soon. We got Jamal Murray, which is questionable. He's probable, so it looks like he's going to play. I'd rather just find a way to get up to Kyrie, I think. I think I even like them more than Butler. It looks like Butler's questionable, so we'll have to keep an eye on that because obviously that will bump up guys like Dragic, Hero, Bam. So that'll be really interesting. You might want to make some room in your lineups. Well, it is the first game of the slate, so we will know early. So keep an eye out on that if you do play those guys. If he's out, you know who you want to play with. Goran Dragic, Bam, and Hero will get huge bumps. And obviously whoever starts for him probably. But we'll see. Got Lonzo 6.5, didn't play that many minutes that first game. Dennis Schroeder at 6.3 is not a bad play at 14 points. Almost had a triple-double in that first game, and I actually am pretty interested in him. Scrolling down, Hero, Dragic came off the bench and looked really good like he always does. Dragic is probably the first guy I'm going to plug into my lineups. I do like Dragic a lot. He didn't play that many minutes, 26 minutes. Got off hot, as you can tell, obviously. He doesn't have his stats in here from last game, but he looked really good. I mean, he's going to get minutes, at least 26 minutes a game, I think. And obviously with no Butler, bumps him up again if Butler doesn't play. But even with Butler, I do like him at 5.3. I like him a lot better than Hero. I mean, Hero could get hot. Obviously, he's going to have high utilization. He's going to have more minutes. But I feel like when Dragic has the minutes, he's pretty much going to succeed, it feels like. And I just like him. So I do like him. DiVincenzo at 4.7 is not a bad play. Scrolling down, Jeff Teague at 4.2 is another guy I really, really like. And he's probably going to be my favorite value play at 4.2. I do like Jeff Teague a good amount. Played 26 minutes this last game, 25 off the bench, 19 points. I think in this matchup they're really going to need him because last matchup they played Tice and Thompson. And I don't think they're going to be able to put Tice on Durant. So eventually they're going to have to bump like Tatum down. And I assume Jeff Teague jumps into the lineup. And they just figure out from there. But I think he even gets more minutes this game. Just me. As long as it stays close. And I feel like if he gets his minutes at 4.2, it's going to be hard for him to kill you. Nobody down here I'm really huge into. But that's really it for point guard. I do like Dragic. I do like Teague. Two cheap guys that I'm really interested in. Going next, you got shooting guard. You got Paul George. You got Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton's not a bad play. He had a really good game at 7.4. I do prefer him over Paul George, LeVert. But the next guy I want to talk about is Brown. I like Jaylen Brown a lot at 7K. I mean, he was like mispriced last game. I mean, no Kemba Walker. It's going to be him and Tatum that keep the team close. And like I said, I expect this game to be competitive. So I do like Jaylen Brown a lot. He's one of my favorite plays on the slate. For sure, I like him a lot. Scrolling down, you got Wiggins, Smart, obviously not bad at plays. But I have Brown and Teague, so I'd rather not play no Smart or no Smart. You got Barton, you got Hardaway. All these guys are pretty pricey. Bledsoe's another really good play if you decide not to play a guy like Dragic or Teague. You can't go wrong with Bledsoe at 5.6. I think he'll have a lot of ownership, honestly. He looked really good in that last game. And he's point guard and shooting guard eligible, so that makes him a lot better. I mean, Duncan Robinson maybe at 4.4. JJ Redick looked really good. He played like 29 minutes. And he looked really good out there, actually. I think he got like 30-plus fantasy points. He looked very good. Scrolling down. Kennard at 4K, if he gets a little more run, wouldn't be a bad play. But there's no one else really at shooting guard like I said, this slate's not a lot of value, honestly. I think a lot of people will be playing the exact same value. It's going to be who you pay up for that's going to really matter. LeBron at small forward. You got Leonard. You got Tatum, Ingram. All these guys are good. I mean, they're all good. It's going to, like I said, it's going to... Ingram, I probably like Ingram more than all these guys so around him. Yeah, I'd probably take Ingram over any of these guys. If you just decide to play any of these guys, I'd probably play Brandon Ingram. He almost had a triple-double, and I think he is the best player on this team, even more than Zion. He's the main guy on the team. If they're winning, it's going to be due in part because of Ingram. Scrolling down, you got Oubre, you got Wiggins again. Just too much for those guys. I'd rather play Porter, honestly, than some of these guys up here up top. He's going to start. He's going to get the opportunity. Played good in that first game. I think he didn't get that many minutes, though, but he looked good. Pascal killed us if you want to play him, if he gets the minutes. Redick, obviously, can't go wrong. Kennard. Harkless starts, so Harkless isn't a bad play. Go down, you got power forward, you got Giannis at 10.9. He's probably my favorite stud to pay up for, and I'm probably going to plug him in right now. Favorite stud for sure. Like him more than Anthony Davis. I like him more than Durant. Tatum. Ingram's the other guy I like. Porter. I like him. Millsap had a really good game. I don't know, surprisingly. He didn't play that many minutes, I think. But he looked pretty good in that game. Olynyk might slide in if Butler doesn't play, so keep an eye out on that. Maxi Kleber at 3.5 is another value I really like. If you want to play more value and more studs, Kleber's a guy I would put in at 3.5. He played like 22 minutes last game, and he's solid when he gets the minutes. Center position, you got Anthony Davis, Jokic, Williamson, Porzingis. Bam. Bam I like more than all these guys, obviously. No Butler. Bam plays, he'll kill it. But even with Butler, I do like Bam a lot. Jared Allen, Wiseman got priced high, way higher. The center position's tough, which makes it easier with Giannis because you could put Giannis at the center position and then play the more value guys at the small forward or power forward position and or take some shots. You know, Ibaka, Steven Adams will need to be out there versus Bam. Tristan Thompson will need to be out there versus Jordan and Allen. It'll be interesting what center get really, really popular, but I think Giannis might be the most popular center, surprisingly. But I think that's it, guys. Quick video. I know I ran through it, but I just wanted to get something out for you guys. Those are my core four. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it, guys.